Hi guys, and greetings from beautiful Dubai. As you can see, I'm here in the heart of DIFC, Dubai Financial District. So this is the buzzing place where all the finance people are working. I guess that's the best place for me to be here and do yet another video. And today I actually want to talk about Revolut. As you know, I really love Revolut. I use it as my daily banking app, so to say, for many things, to send money, receive money. Obviously I use other banks and apps in addition, but as my daily driver I really enjoy it, and especially useful when it comes to travels. Now obviously the things I talk about depend on which plan you're on, because Revolut has different plans. I've done a video where I compare various plans, because obviously the most expensive plan offers the most benefits. That's the one I'm on, because I really take advantage of it, but I understand it may not be for everyone. So again, some of the features that I talk about may not be applicable for you, but overall the things that Revolut does offer, even on the free plan, are really amazing, and that's why I really always recommend, if you travel, Revolut is definitely the way to go. And no, this is not a sponsored video by them. It's just an app I genuinely enjoy and love and always recommend. And the first one, of course, has to do with airport lounges. On the Ultra plan, which is the plan I'm on, I'm getting free airport lounge access. So whenever you start your travels or you even arrive to a new airport, many people don't know that, even if you arrive, you can use the lounge free of charge. And that's really, really cool. It comes with a Dragon Pass, and honestly, all the lounges I went to so far, I had no problems getting in, and it just makes the whole traveling experience so much easier and more fun to get started. I mean, I stopped drinking alcohol, but obviously a lot of the lounges, they do offer alcohol, so if that makes your flight better, then, you know, why not go for it? So yeah, a lot of perks to it. My wife doesn't have the lounge access, so usually what I do is go in there, grab some food, grab some water, and just put it in my bag, and then we have something with us on the planes. Now the next thing I love about Revolut are the various insurances that are actually coming with it. Once again, it depends on the plan that you're on, but in my case, I have really a number of insurances that I would otherwise have to pay quite a bit of money for it. So right now I'm getting a number of insurances you can see right here. For example, cancel for any reason up to 5,000 euros. So that's really, really good one. I have car rental insurance, which are usually always booked in addition, but that saves me money. Personal liability coverage insurance, global medical insurance up to 10 million. So that should definitely take care of most of the things. Winter sports protection and luggage and flight insurance. So really, definitely very comprehensive insurance coverage. And to claim the insurance is actually so simple. It used to be very difficult and quite hard, but now they partnered up with a broker that makes it very simple to put your claim. I tried it once and honestly it was a breeze, and yeah, I really enjoy it and gives me the peace of mind that, you know, for most of the things that can happen, I'm definitely insured with Revolut. Now obviously another huge point is for me the cashback. Now in Europe we don't really have many cards where you get actual money cashback, right? You get cashback points that you can redeem for other things, but that's not quite the same, and then you always have to think how I can spend it, and then they expire usually, so I don't really like these kind of things. I want money cashback. I want actual money that I can spend later on and decide where I want to spend it on. So for that I use once again Revolut. So what I do with my Revolut Ultra plan, I can use also the Revolut Pro card, which actually anyone can sign up. It's meant to be for freelancers and so on, but you don't have to have your own business. But the benefit of using your Pro card with the Revolut Ultra plan, and once again I made a few videos, you can check them out in my Revolut playlist afterwards on the topic. But basically what I now get is 1.2% cashback on every single transaction. So that really starts racking up. Let me tell you, especially when you travel, you usually end up spending anyways more than in your normal day-to-day life. So that way you can really capitalize on quite a bit of nice cashback that I'm getting there. So 1.2% over time, definitely it's something I appreciate. So for me, that cashback alone actually pays for my Ultra plan, which is currently 45 euros, and most of the months I get more in cashback than I pay for the plan. So that's already saving me money and definitely makes it worth to get all the other benefits I get with that plan. Wow, look at how sunny it is today. Actually, I forgot my glasses. But yeah, honestly, such a cool vibe here. I love the area. I already met some nice people and everybody's so friendly and chatty. And yeah, it's just, I love the vibe here. So definitely come to Dubai, check out DIFC. It's a cool area. Right, and with this we come to arguably the best reasons of why I like using Revolut for traveling. And that is the fact that I don't have to worry about exchange rates anymore. Remember the times when you used to travel and the first thing when you arrive to the airport, you go to the foreign exchange bureau and exchange money, and you have to calculate how much I should be getting, and it's just such a mess, and always, most of the time you get cheated on, or they give you the wrong currency, which happened to me once in a strange country. So yeah, a lot of things, and it's so much stress for no reason, right? And worst of all, once you finish the trip, you go back, what happens? Most of the time you end up with some money left that you have, that you didn't spend, that you forgot to convert, and then you just wasted, you know, I don't know, 50, 100 euros for no reason, right? And that's why I love Revolut, because here, honestly, I don't remember the last time I actually had to exchange any money. Because basically, if you don't want to, you don't even have to convert anything anymore. You can just use your home currency. Let's say in your case, it's pounds or euro. In my case, it's euro. and then you just go wherever you want to go, you pay with your euros, and Revolut at the back end automatically will basically give you the best exchange rate in that moment. And that's really cool because you don't have to worry of how much you should be getting and so on. So whenever you make a transaction in that moment, Revolut will exchange the amount to the equivalent, and usually that rate is exactly what you would find if you Google the rate, for example. So you can just try it out for yourself, Google amount whenever you paid something, how much you should be getting for that amount. So it's really easy, and honestly not something I think about anymore because I know I get the best exchange rate. And after a transaction you can actually see in the app how much was the conversion amount. So basically, as I said, you don't really have to think about conversion rates anymore. Honestly, that used to drive me crazy, and calculating and afterwards crunching the numbers, and I had different apps where I see the best exchange rate. And honestly, just do the comparison yourself. Check it out on your app, see what rates you're getting, but most of the time, I promise you, you won't find any better rate. Now, some moments there might be, for example, Wise that gives you similar rates, but most of the time I found Revolut to be even better. Honestly, sometimes even better than what I found on Google. So definitely it's worthwhile. By the way, look at this vibe here. I mean, everybody out and about, enjoying nice lunch, super cool. I mean, I love it. Such a cool atmosphere, and people really working hard but also enjoying lives. That's what I really enjoy. And obviously always in a nice temperature, you know, people out and about dressing up here, and yeah, just, I don't know, for me, I love it. And it's so inspiring to be in such an amazing place, and all the cool concepts you have here, which you really miss sometimes in Europe, and it's all new and so on. And people say, you know, but it's all artificial and fake. But yeah, guess what? I mean, Rome doesn't have skyscrapers, right? You know what you're getting coming here. So honestly, for me, I just love it. So here we have an example where I spent money in Waitrose. You can see definitely not cheap shopping in Dubai, but it is what it is. So yeah, basically what you can see over here, already I got my cashback. If I click onto this, basically it shows me 1.2% cashback without any limit. That's also important to know, because a lot of the apps or other programs, they have a limit. You can only get cashback worth 10 or 20 euros. Here, there is no limit. Regardless of how much I spend, I get 1.2% cashback on that, which is really cool, especially if you use it for running ads and whatever you want to do with it. That's really, really cool. So then obviously you can see here merchant's charge and then the exchange rate, and then obviously you have a fee here. And that's something to keep in mind. Most of my transactions don't have a fee, but this one was actually done on the weekend. So there, on the weekend, that's something very important for you to keep in mind. There is a 1% weekend exchange fee. Now that's something pretty much most apps do have, because on the weekend obviously markets are closed, right? So they kind of bake in that provision in case the rate goes up and down. That's understandable. So keep in mind, when you exchange money, never do this on the weekend. Always do it Monday to Friday, because that way you avoid the 1%. Now you might say, Kai, why didn't you exchange the money before during the weekday to avoid the fee, right? And that's a good question. Honestly, I was thinking about that. But at the same time, it's a concept called dollar cost averaging, because I don't know if next week the rate goes up or down. Nobody knows, right? Right now, it's pretty stable. So for me to now exchange a lot of money into dirhams, for example, and Dubai is the currency we're having here, or to just keep it in the moment, I don't know. And the good thing is, on the Revolut Ultra plan, I got cashback worth 1.2%. So even with the fee of 1%, I'm still better off by 0.2%. And that's what I really love about it. In this way, I never have to worry about exchanging any money anymore, because I'm always covered, even with the fee on the weekend, because of the cashback. So for me, it's really worth paying for the Ultra plan once again. But if you don't want to pay for it, then definitely make sure you only exchange Monday to Friday, because otherwise, you know, if you have a big expense on the weekend, you know, you really want to avoid that 1%, because that can also add up and go against you, obviously. And honestly, exchanging money couldn't be easier. All you have to do is go to your account, click on exchange over here, and then you basically select the currency that you want to. And I mean, they feature so many currencies, look at it. I mean, most likely yours is going to be there. So then what you want to do is, in my case, I want dirhams, which is the currency in Dubai, and I want to select, let's say, 10 euros. And boom, I can see immediately how much I'll be getting. Then I'm just clicking on review order over here, and boom, you will see right away over there, there's not going to be any fees charged on that. And that's really cool. So basically, I'm not going to be charged any fees. I get the best exchange rate, and it even shows you how it developed over time. For the last 6 months is now a good period to buy, a bad period to buy. So really nice, and honestly transparent. I swipe out of it. I want no fees. I'm fine with it. I just click OK, and boom, that's it. I have now dirhams in my account. If I go down over here, you can see over there, I have my dirhams in the dirham account. And if you have any other currency, it will just be added over here as well to the list. And I'm going to click into this, and you can see here immediately 40 more dirhams have been added into my account. So, and the cool thing is about it, as I said, you never have to worry about any small change anymore. Let's say I'm done with the trip and I want to exchange money back. Let's say I'll take 100 dirhams, and then I can click once again into review order, and boom, I will see no fees over there. That's what I'm getting. Sell it, and done. Immediately it will be out of my dirham account and back into my euro account. Sorry, that's my Euro Pro. I will go into my euro account over here, and boom, you can see here 100 dirhams or 24.86 have been added back. So as you can see, it couldn't be easier than that. I mean, honestly, that's why I said I never worry about different currencies anymore, because it's just so easy. So the only thing, if you're on the lower plan, to consider is definitely not to exchange on the weekend. If you want to pay something on the weekend, then make sure you exchange it in advance, and that way you will save that transaction fee of 1%. Another thing to always keep in mind, sometimes when you pay, they offer you to pay in your native currency or in the local currency, and always make sure to pay in the local currency, because that way you're saving additional exchange rate, because otherwise you might end up paying double the exchange rate, because the local bank will charge you to convert to your home currency, plus your credit card provider, what have you, will charge you as well. So honestly, always choose local currency, especially with Revolut. You're going to be so much better off, trust me. It really makes a difference. All right, as I was saying, usually I end up paying with Apple Pay, because that's just the easiest, safest way to pay. I don't need to carry any cash with me or any cards, and I never have to take any cash from the ATMs anymore, and that's really good. Of course, I understand some countries may not be so advanced that they don't accept card payments everywhere, but majority of the countries more and more are going digital. So really your best bet is stay fully digital, use your phone to pay, have your Revolut card and any other card, credit card, debit card that you have linked up with your Apple Pay or Google Pay, and honestly, it's just the easiest, the most convenient way to pay. Hello, hi. Could I get a cold brew, please? So all you do, double tap, and obviously pay here, and boom, that's it. Simple, easy and go. Thank you so much. Here it is right away. Love it. By the way, guys, whenever I can, I do come to Costa Coffee, because as I'm a Coca-Cola shareholder and Costa Coffee was acquired by Coca-Cola, I love to spend the money with companies that I have ownerships in as well, right? And I get dividends from Coca-Cola, so that way they basically pay for my coffee, which is amazing. And yeah, just love the experience and makes sense. And yeah, whenever I go anywhere, I definitely try to use companies that I'm already invested in, so that way I benefit from, you know, higher revenues. And it feels nice psychologically thinking here that I'm part of the owner, right? Which, you know, technically is true. So cheers to that, my nice cold brew, which I really deserve. Hope I'm not sweating too much, because it's bloody hot outside, but yeah, really nice. And I prefer that to the cold that is right now in Lithuania. So cheers. And the last thing where I love it for traveling are some of the benefits that I get on the Ultra plan. And these include, for example, 3 access passes to any WeWork of my choice. And obviously we know that WeWork sadly went bust recently, but there's still, you'd be surprised, so many offices around the world. And even Dubai, we have a couple where I can go free of charge for a whole day and yeah, just access it. Normally it costs like 40 or 50 bucks even, and here I get it free of charge. So it's really cool. 3 passes, and you meet like-minded people there, get free coffee, water, and so on. Can really work from there. And honestly, I love it. So it's really cool, and definitely something I'll be taking advantage of. And with this, we come to the last and really underrated tip. And once again, that's only available on some of the paid plans, I think on the Premium, Metal, and Ultra plan. And that's the fact that you get a free VPN access. I mean, that's really cool, because for example, at Dubai, actually, you couldn't be using any messenger calling like Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, and so on. They don't allow, they block it if you use your data or any Wi-Fi. Only if you have a VPN, you can actually use it and stay in touch with your friends overseas, back home, do business calls, what have you. So that alone is worth it, because obviously a VPN also costs money. You do get access to NordVPN with this, which by the way is another Lithuanian unicorn, so it's really cool. Nice to support them. And here you can see I'm constantly connected right now to Germany, but I could easily connect to Lithuania or any country of my choice. So really cool. And with this on, I can make any calls, check any websites that I have to. So yeah, really useful whenever you travel, any country. You never know what the restrictions might be, so have a VPN. And it's anyways good for your online safety, because obviously you don't want to get hacked, and if you connect to a random Wi-Fi in a coffee shop or hotel, you might easily get hacked. So it's definitely worthwhile to invest into that. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any other ideas that I maybe missed out, pop them in the comments below. I get back to every single one of you. Next up, check out this video over here, where I'm going to give you my honest review after using Revolut Ultra for 6 months and answer you whether it's worth it or not. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give a like, subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me. As always, stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!